an AMA with you guys previously. I
I
think when
know.
we started pre-seed, yeah. So I was,
Yeah.
yeah, one of the best AMAs I ever done. We had a lot of people join in. I think more than 300 or more people joined in for the AMA. So that's a big community right there you have. So hope we get the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
vibe today.
well, let's hope so. I mean, it's still Saturday, so the numbers might be
Yeah.
a bit lower, but yeah, I think John can be proud of what he built here, and I'm happy to be part of this community. And like you just mentioned, yeah, you've been here twice, right? You've been here in February and in March.
Yeah.
So today is actually just well, just checking up on you, how you guys doing, and see what your future goals are.
Yeah. Sure.
So that's it. Well, going back to the fact that you've already been here, you launched, you actually got a running project. I do want to ask you, like, can you give a rundown about the project for a second for the people who weren't here at that time?
Yeah. So first of all, for the people who've seen me before, it's I know my voice is kind of funky because I'm using the smartphone microphone, which is kind of low quality. But I'm sorry for that. Just reminding you. And for the people who don't know me, I'm the AMA host and business development manager at Sakai World. And today I'll be speaking you about how Sakai World works, what is Sakai World in general, and what we are planning to do for the investors in the future. So first of all, let's talk about what is Sakai World for the people who don't know. So what exactly are we planning to do? So Sakai Vault is actually a decentralized perpetual futures trading platform that's powered by AI, helping investors trade perpetual futures on a decentralized platform and also giving them all the features of a centralized exchange on a decentralized ecosystem. You're talking about Binance without any taxes or without any involvement of government. That's all, the simple thing that we want to say. So it's a platform just like GMX, how GMX works or how DYDX works. There are a lot of projects launching like this. So Sakai Vault is one of the projects, like DYDX. So we are inspired from DYDX. So users can come to our platform, connect their wallet, their Binance Smart Chain wallet, and trade on our platform without providing their ID to provide where you're from, your personal details whatsoever. You don't even need an email to trade on our platform. Just connect your wallet and it's your funds. Whenever you want to trade, you can open a trade long or short, and you can get a stop loss order, a take profit order, or a trailing stop loss, something like that, and a lot of orders like that. I don't think a lot of people here know about futures trading, but yeah, perpetual futures, you gotta try it out. I'm speaking about that right now. So Sakai Vault actually provides all the features of a centralized exchange in a decentralized ecosystem. So if you go to Binance, what does Binance provide? So Binance provide swap function. You can, on the spot trading, you can trade from one coin to another. For example, Ethereum USDT, you can trade Ethereum for USDT. Like that, in Sakai World, we have Sakai Swap, where you can trade from one coin to the another one, and that's how the spot trading works. In addition to this, we also have a spot trading function where you can hold the coins for the long term by buying or selling the asset itself rather than the contract. Yeah. So that's simply what Sakai World is in general. So, and also we have other features like a staking function, which is an alternative to Binance Earn, where you can make profits by staking our native token into our staking platform. And I'll talk to you about our staking platform, our unique staking platform, up a bit later. So it's, after hearing that, you will be shocked how we are managing the profits for the users. It's kind of a new term for a lot of users in here. So simply, that's it about what Sakai Vault is in a nutshell. I think after going through a lot, we can discuss about more about what Sakai Vault does and what our future plans are.
Well, I do want to hop on the staking because I obviously, well, I had some questions about that, but maybe if you already explain how your staking platform works, those questions will be already answered. So how does your staking platform works? The APR is immense, at least what I saw.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate a bit on that?
Yeah, so Snowy, I know that you've staked on decentralized platforms before, and it's a similar
Mhm.
concept. You stake a token and you get some LP tokens, or you stake their native token and you get the tokens itself. Like if you stake 100 tokens, you'll get 10 tokens per day. Let's imagine, but the value of the token can increase or decrease over time, causing inflation on the price of your profits, right? So
Mhm.
what Sakai World did is that when you stake a specific amount of Sakai World, let's say at this time, so it's where I'm from, it's in India, so it's 7:41 p.m. And at the moment, the price, let's say the price of Sakai World is $2. So the minimum amount of staking is $100. So what I did is that I bought 50 Sakai tokens from PancakeSwap, or let's say Mexi. We also listed on centralized exchanges. So
Mhm.
let's imagine that I bought 50 tokens from Mexi, which is $100. And when I come to our platform, the platform will say the minimum deposit is $100. What I will do is that I will stake these 50 tokens into the staking platform. And at the moment, the algorithm is printed like that. Like this user, this wallet has staked $50, 50 tokens at the price of $2, which is 50x2. That is $100 worth of tokens that is staked, right? So what happens is that our APR is 0.8 percentage per day. So imagine that you staked $100 or let's say 50 tokens worth of Sakai tokens at this time. Now, after 24 hours, or let's say the next day, you are going to claim your tokens. So you have to be receiving $0.8, right? Because you staked $100. So what our
Mhm.
algorithm does, I know it's complex, but I'll make it simple for you. So what our algorithm does is that at the price of the current price, the value of the token X, how much the tokens will it take to get to $0.8. So that's how much tokens you will receive. It's always the USDT value that you will receive rather than the tokens itself. So the got kind of wait a bit.
So, should I sing a song in the meantime?
I'm sorry for that.
No, no problem.
Yeah.
We all have
So
that once in a while, so
yeah,
it's
so
all
sorry for that. So that's how it works. You always receive the profit in the USDT value of the token. So if the price of Sakai token is $10 and you stake, let's say $1,000 and you want to receive, let's say $10, so you're gonna get one token at the time in your claiming. So you receive $10, right? Now
yeah.
imagine that the price of Sakai token is $1 and you have to receive $10 in profit. So what we do is that we give you 10 tokens instead. So that's $10 for you. So if the price of Sakai token rises, you receive less tokens, and if the price of Sakai token dips, to a specific level, you get more tokens, so that you always receive the same amount of USDT at every
Hmm.
time you claim. Yeah.
Okay,
So that's how. Yep.
so you receive tokens. It's not like you receive BNB or USDT. You always
No,
receive tokens.
you receive the token, but at the price of
Yeah.
the
Okay. Yeah,
USDT value. Yeah.
that's sick. I mean,
Yep.
that way people feel way more secure to put it in the staking pool, in
Yeah.
my
So for
opinion, at least.
example, yeah, so I've staked a $900. I think 150 tokens at the price of $4. I think so. At the moment when I stake this $900, so I'm receiving 7.2 USDT per day, every day without any delay. So if the price is $1, I receive 7 tokens. If the price is $10, I receive like 0.8 tokens. So something like it always sums up to $7.2 every single day. So that's something that you want to invest in, right?
Yeah, I have to admit, yeah. I mean, that's one of the issues that most staking pools deal with
Yep.
is the fear of the price dropping. I mean, you are a long-term project, so even though if the price drops, I'm pretty sure it will go back up again eventually, but people will still be insecure. And you took that away by giving them the value of the tokens and not
Yeah.
uh well when they put it in. So that's awesome.
Exactly.
But you said
Yeah.
People can claim daily.
Yeah, yeah. So people can claim every day without any delay in our platform.
Okay, because I read that the Sakai Vault staking timeline is 250 days. So your tokens will be locked 250 days and you can claim daily, or how does that work?
Yeah. So the tokens, when you stake the tokens in our platform, it's locked for 250 days, and you know exactly when your tokens will be unstaked. There's a timeline for that. But yeah, the profit you can claim daily without any delay. So the tokens are
Mhm.
locked, but the profits are always given to you every day.
Okay, but that means that there's no auto compound, right? Because you can claim them every day, and you have to put a minimum of $100 in. There is no compound unless you restake them with a minimum of $100.
Yeah, so you cannot compound the profits automatically. What you have to do is you have to wait for them to grow to $100, and you can
Mm-hmm.
claim that and restake. But yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the way you set it up, and I think a lot of people do. But let's say I stake my tokens, but I really need that money because another token I bought dropped in price, and I need rent money. Is there an emergency withdrawal option or not?
Yo, so we know that a lot of users, kind of need that option. But what happens is that when you add an option like that, it messes with the stability of the token. So the price of the token can collapse after this option comes out, maybe. So what we did is that you cannot unstake the tokens when you need, but you can claim the profits like that every
Yeah.
day. So maybe what you can do is that you can lend some from someone and you can pay the interest from the token reward. But other than that, you cannot unstake the token at any emergency. So it's there's a reason for that because like we don't want our token to be collapsing because of people actually exiting without just random FUD or something like that. So that's why we have the option to stake the tokens, and it's logged for 250 days, and you can claim the
Mhm.
profit every day.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, never overinvest,
Kind of a
right?
yeah, go on.
Um, oh no, no, I wanted to say like, I mean, with crypto, you should never overinvest. So if you really need that rent money, then well, you're doing something wrong anyway. So it's some people, yeah. I mean, some people like the emergency withdrawal, but I can see why you left it out. Um, I listened back to your previous AMAs,
Yeah.
and John at one point asked something about the lottery. At that point, it was mentioned that you first wanted to get the DEX rolling and the staking platform working, and then you would look at the lottery system. Are you ready to talk about that right now, or still no?
I mean, like at the moment, the lottery system isn't out yet, but in the future, it will be out. It's just, plain. We may be having more features, but it's just the more people invest into the lottery, the more reward we will roll out to the users. That's how it works.
Okay. Yeah, but of course, but when you buy a lottery ticket, obviously a revenue goes to the team, right? I mean, you have to develop and stuff like that as well. So is
Yeah.
that already clear, like how that is gonna look or not?
Yeah, so that's not out yet, and that's not disclosed yet to the public. But in the
Okay.
future, we may be rolling out updates on that.
Okay, good. Okay, I was just curious. I was like, okay, maybe they got that ready now, but that's fine. I mean, never go too fast, right? I mean, you want to make sure that every other thing is working properly. So,
Yeah.
um, I saw that you also, I don't know if you're at that point yet, will be working on a second version of the AI. Are you at that point yet to start working on the second version or not? You're still collecting data and stuff like that.
Yeah. So about our second AI, which is called the market prediction AI, it's just not a simple task. But yeah, the development has started. I can assure you that. So what actually goes into the development of the AI is that we have to collect data from different liquidity providers, or let's say different entities, market makers, large amount of orders. We call them
Yeah.
iceberg orders. So we have to collect these data from different exchanges, and we have to feed this AI about when you say the users to sell, when say the users to buy. So we are dealing with people's funds, people trusting our AI to invest, to trade thousands of dollars. So we have to ensure that our AI gives the best signal for them by analyzing the best market data available. So as a trader myself, I can assure you that the development of the AI has started or at a good phase now, but it'll take
Mm-hmm.
some time before we roll out our public beta or at least our fully fledged functional version of the AI, market prediction AI.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
fair enough. I mean, like you mentioned yourself, like people count on it to provide with the correct data, and if you rush it and mess things up, people will not be happy, and they will not only lose faith in the AI but also lose faith in the project. So you don't want that.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see. In on your website, you
Mm.
have the bot for the graphics, right? The AI graphics
Yeah, that's a
gen-
prompt AI.
yeah, that one. Yeah, sorry. Um, anyway, I can. There are lots of them, right? In the App
Yeah.
Store, you can download them. At one point, you can create graphics for free, but at one point, you have to pay for it. Is yours, and will it be completely free to use?
Yeah, so Ms. Noy, the prompt AI isn't something that is linked with the actual project. So it's just created for the users, to know that we are able to handle AI or
Uh huh.
our developers are able to handle AI. So you rest assured we will be doing all the work needed without any delay. So it's to ensure that we are able to do the AI development, and unless
Mm-hmm.
or other than that, there's no purpose for the prompt AI. You can just ignore it if you want. There's no actual reason.
No,
It doesn't create NFTs. It doesn't create
revenue.
any unique type of file size or something like that. It's just there for fun, for users to interact with.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, I can hear you laughing, and of course, it's not like you mentioned. It's not connected to the project, but anyway, it is. I mean, it's an advertisement tool that you're using,
Yeah, yeah,
even
and
though.
it'll be free forever. Yeah, no charges applied.
All right, cool. I like
Yeah.
AIs that generate graphics. I play with them way too
Yeah.
much. Uh, okay. The chat bot. I scrolled through your chat, and is the chat bot active already? And how can you use
No,
it? How can you prompt it?
like at the moment the chatbot is not active because like it's still in the development phase, but it'll be working like Amazon chatbot. You type in some questions and it'll be answering you. It's it works like ChatGPT, but like the more crypto centric version.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, another thing I like ChatGPT. Spent way too much time on that. Uh, I like I just said, I scrolled through your chat and I saw Sakai Fold charity. I did not read anything about that, so I was quite surprised. How did that come to life, or did I miss something in the white paper, or how? Why? Well, why? I can see why, but how did you get that idea?
Yeah. So I am, I'm quite happy that you're interested in the Sakai World charity. Maybe you can also be a part of that. But yeah, I'm gonna explain that. So what we're aiming is that we need our native token to be providing support and relief for the people who are unfortunately, who don't have that much, let's say, their basic essentials, who can't afford
Mm-hmm.
things, who are separated by society. So we need to help that people. Our native token, which is a Sakai token, and like what we are doing is we've already done charity on three different countries, which is India, Indonesia, and Africa. And if you
Africa,
go
yeah.
to the Sakai World's channel and the pin post, you can see the African one, and if you on top of that, you can see the Indonesian one. And the first one that we did, that I personally was like I did the Indian charity for our team. So overall, we did three charity as of now, but in the future, we are planning to do charity across the world. Next one is going to be, I know the team is planning on the next one, but yeah, we are doing charity on every country that we can. so that our native token provides support and relief for the people who are in need. That's why we have a section for Sakai World Charity to help the people who are in need.
I love it. I really
Yeah.
do. I'm a big charity fan kind of person. So I was,
Uh,
like I said, I didn't read it anywhere, and then I saw that, so I was happily surprised. But how do you pay for that? Is that through the taxes or other ways of revenue created? How are you able to do this?
Yeah, so yeah, that's through the taxes that the people pay. That's why it's that the investors are feeding the poor people who are feeding the unfortunate
Yeah.
people. You can also be a part of that, like I said. When you pay a tax, that also goes to these people who actually need it, who really need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Um, Another question about the charity part, because it's really difficult, right? I mean, there are lots of people who need help, but there are also on that part lots of people who pretend to need help. How do you pick the charities and how do you vet them? Like, how are you sure that it's going to the right people?
Yeah, so we are not sending funds over to a specific charity and just pretending that they do it. What we do is that we have representatives on each country, so let's say one or two people at the minimum, that they visit the charity, they evaluate the charity, they pay the charity, and they stay there until the charity program is done, fully done, until the kids get fed, or let's say the clothes get delivered. We will be
Yeah.
there until that happens. So the rest assured to all investors who invested in Sakai World, and I assure you that our representatives are there in the charity center, ensuring the efficiency of the work done there, so that the people we are feeding gets fed properly.
That it goes to the right people. I that's actually the reason why I stayed with that subject a bit longer, because in the end it's the investor that's paying for it, and I do think that for them, in my opinion at least, it's important to know that you do a proper job, and the way you're explaining it now, you're actually doing a proper job. So I really I'm really fond of that one. Is there a way for me to go like, I don't want to invest, but I want to sponsor you guys, for example?
Yeah, so at the moment we don't have a wallet for charity, but yeah, we are going to be launching that very soon, so that you can do a separate investment for the charity rather than investing to the token.
All right.
Yeah,
Good to know. I
glad to
did
know.
see.
You're
I
a
did
good
see.
person.
Thank you. I try. I try. I saw that you have a Certic audit, and
Yeah.
you have a really, really good score, because I know from experience how tough they are.
Mm.
But they did mention there are a few features where the owner wallet has authority of, and that doesn't have to be an issue. But the thing that they pointed out is the fact that if that wallet or the user or whatever gets hacked, that is the security breach, basically. I mean, the features that can be changed are pretty big ones. They suggested a few options to resolve that. Well, renouncing the contract, I can imagine that that's not a valid option for you guys. But
No.
did you follow any of the advices? And if not, did you do anything else to make sure that the funds are safe or the contract is safe?
Yeah. So in I think in 2018 a famous swap was hacked, and I think a lot of $1 million were hacked by the hackers. But over time, when security became a priority in the internet space, it's 2023 now, peak 2023. In this time, I think there are a lot of internet safety providers out there, and less hackers were able to crack them down. So what we did is that the wallets that are holding the tokens are completely secure. The phrases or all the accesses to these wallets are completely secure by our individuals having other safety features, some of them that
Mm-hmm.
aren't disclosed to the public yet. But yeah, we can assure you that our wallets are completely safe, and users don't need to worry about any malwares or any other type of security breaches happening at our environment. Just don't worry about that.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's just checking. That's why we're having this AMA, right?
Yeah.
Um, I did see something in your flow and your money flow chart. I saw something mentioned about a DAO treasury, but I don't seem to be able to find any information about that. So what about that one?
Yep. So when at the phase 4 of our project, we will be switching over to a DAO structure, which is a DAO ecosystem where our token will become a governance token, allowing the users to pick what's best for our project. They can vote for specific functions for our token, and for that we
Mhm.
have a DAO treasury to provide support for our DAO ecosystems. To for the users to interact and to provide tokens to to all empower the DAO structure.
All right, cool. Well, we'll talk about that in another AMA, I guess, because I can hear you guys are still working on that. But like I said, I saw it and I was like, I don't see it mentioned anywhere, so that's why I still asked about it.
Hmm.
Okay, well, I still have some questions, but I do want to have give the community a chance to ask theirs as well, and there are plenty I can see. So I'm gonna do the ones that are asked in the comments right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Money Mayweather. I like that
Yeah,
name.
Snowy, Snowy, I have a
Yeah,
request for you. I
yeah.
mean, I've never said this in an anime before, but can we keep it, just low, like let's keep it for 20 minutes max.
Like the following period, or just
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general?
yeah. So the AMA.
The AMA in general, or you would still
Yeah,
want to go on for 20 minutes and then leave it?
yeah. I
Okay.
think we were planning for 30 minutes, right?
I don't know. Normally I do an hour. John did not mention anything
Yeah.
about 20 or 30 minutes, but it's all right with me. I
Mm.
mean, I'm pretty sure you'll be back with another update
Sure,
soon.
yeah.
So yeah, it's your call.
Yeah, sure. So let's go.
Let's go with another 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's answer
Okay.
the people's questions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to go to them.
Sure.
You have a reward system for the referrals, right? How do you plan to sustain the referrals rewards in the long term, taking the rewards tiers in a cognizance in
Yeah. So
mind?
as a referral user, when you refer a person, let's say I'm referring a person to the platform, what is happening is that the person that I refer is actually buying a specific amount of token and paying us 3% of tax, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's say that that's a fact for that. The next one is that when they stake, they ensure the safety of our token. So what happens is that when people stake and come to our platform, it ensures the security of our token and the TVL, let's say total value locked, the index TVL index goes up, and hence we create a much more stable token, right?
Yeah.
So the referral rewards are rolled out based on the taxes that the people pay and also other taxes that are being paid by in the swap function or in other functions of the site. So that's how we sustain the referral rewards. The people that you refer is actually paying for you.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like that. I always like it when someone else pays for me. Okay, that's good. Um, and let's see to create a scenario. Well, Paris from Tachycall, but I think that's something that you just have to refer to the team for. When I use the Sakai Vault bot, so the bot on the website for the generation of the graphics, I keep forgetting the name. I'm sorry. It doesn't meet or reach my criteria. So I'd love to know if you'll be providing some editing options for the image and video to help suit investors' criteria and requirements. Uh, well, like you just mentioned, it's not really part of the project, right? It's just a funny thing to show
Yeah.
people that you know how to work with the AI.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, let's skip that one. You rushed me with your question to keep it under 20 minutes. pressure, pressure is on, baby. Uh,
It's okay. You can you can just read some questions and we can end it after some time. Don't worry about that. Just be cool, you know.
I'm always cool.
Know that.
Let's see. These are all questions that are actually kind of answered already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop to the VC questions real quick. Mr. Paul
Sure.
Martin, you can talk. You're allowed to speak now.
Sure.
And he's gone. So I'm going to unmute Ice Crypto in the meantime so he can talk and ask his question.
Can you hear me?
Now we can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Welcome, Mr. Paul Martin.
Okay, so you have mentioned the charity. So my question is, how can you like individual or organization to get involved with the Sakai ballot charity program phase, and also on the based on the like staking, if I restake the earnings, so will the time reset another 9 months?
Yep. So when you restake, yes, it's counted as a new investment. So when you restake, yeah, you have to wait for another 250 days. Yeah, and about the charity, if you're an individual or you're an organization want to involve in the charity, you can. If you're an organization, you can open a ticket in Discord. But other than that, if you're an individual, you have to invest in the token rather than providing us directly. Because at the moment, we don't have a wallet specifically for charity. But in the future, yes, we will be opening one. Hope that clears your question, Paul.
Yes, I got it. And also, one last question regarding your like charity. So, how you like identify that those charity will be like not the fake charity, and also maximum charity, like you know that they will not like take any cryptocurrency. So, how will have donate them? Will be cryptocurrency or will be like direct money?
Yeah. Uh, so how do we, pick the fake ones, or how do we pick the good ones from the fake? Is that we have individuals going out directly, like physically going to the charity center, physically telling them an agreement that we are ready to pay for 1 days or let's say 1 weeks of food for here, we're ready to do all the charity work for here, and our representative stays there, does the job, and they complete that physically without, we're not just calling them, we're there to evaluate everything by our own eyes. So rest assured on that. But other than that, then the next question, I believe it was like, what
How
was
will
the
the
next question? Yeah.
how will they be paid? Will it be in a token or will it be in fiat?
Yeah. So for some, I think for the Indian one, what we did was we staked the amount of tokens in a separate wallet, and then one of our representatives actually paid in the native currency of that country, which is INR, to the charity center by himself. Other than that, I think the next few ones we paid them using their own currency. Since they don't accept cryptocurrency, they cannot buy food with crypto in their country, right? So it's not actually possible nowadays. So what we do is that we pay them with fiat, which is which is obviously their own currency. So yeah, we don't pay them with crypto, but their native fiat currencies.
I'm so in love with your charity. I just love it, especially the way you pick
Thanks for
it. Like
that.
you go there, make sure that you mean. I mean, you're not at the point of feeding them yourself. Like, I really think you do your due diligence there, and I love that. Okay,
Sure.
Mr. Paul, I'm gonna mute you again. Ice Crypto, you're able to talk now.
Oh, Ice Crypto is gone,
Yeah,
I
okay.
think.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, we
here.
can hear you.
All right. Thanks for the opportunity, Miss Noy. Gonna go straight to my question. My question is about the DeFi talks. So, is it launched yet? And will it kind of function as Twitter or Instagram? And what would be like? I see different referral system. And what can we do to come first level with 5%? How many referral actions do we need?
Yeah. So About the DeFi Talks platform, yes, it launched a month ago, and our developer Emre has officially announced its launch on our VC. So it works like Twitter. You can post about something, and people can like about that. They can. I think there's a retweet option. I don't think it has, but yeah, I've also have two accounts in there. I think I was the second user to be ever signing up on that platform. So how it works is that you connect your wallet to our DeFi Talks platform. Then there on you can select the profile picture. You can edit that obviously, but yeah, you can add your Telegram username, your Twitter username, and then you will have your own DeFi Talks profile where you can tweet about different things and have people like you and or people to share your tweet to anyone with a custom link, so on and so forth. Yeah. Other than that, our DeFi Talks platform, anywhere anyone can access the platform from anywhere. So yeah, about the next question, I think you asked it 3 or 4, but like, can you ask the next one separately?
Yeah, I talked about well, before I answer that question, just something about the DeFi talks. Since it's like Twitter, can users who are using the platform regularly and have shown based engagement, can you award them with some verification badge? Just to um you know show gratitude and show that their hard work is not in vain.
Yeah, so that's not so important for our platform, but yeah, maybe we can do that in the future. At the moment, we don't have that option, but yeah, maybe we can do that in the future. Don't worry about that.
Okay, so the question I asked previously is that about your referral system. I see different level at referral system. So what shall we do to come first level with 5%? How many referral actions do we need?
Yeah, so about the first level, I don't have the chart right now, but you can read that in the docs.sakaivault.io. But other than that, you at the first level you receive 5%, and you can do unlimited referrals on that. The second one, when that user refers another person, that's called level 2, and you get 3% from that. Next one is the 2% package, and also you have the 1% package, which is like 4 level referral system, where users can make profits from up to 4 users chained, in a single referral system.
All right, that's my question. If I got more question, I'll go to the
Oh,
TG. So thanks, Miss Nori, for this opportunity.
thank you.
Thank you. Good
Thank you
Your
evening.
so
eyes, crypto.
I like how you put up the referral system as well. I mean, if somebody you refer someone else with their own link, and you still get a percentage. I think that should incentivize people to refer.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through the chat real quick, and I did see a question, which was, in my opinion, pretty interesting. Is there a dedicated feedback platform where users can report any shortcomings they may have discovered while using your trading platform in the early stages?
Yep. So when our trading platform is launched, there will be a feedback section separately for that. But at the moment, if you have any issues regarding the platform, you can go to our Discord server. There's a separate section for feedback. Click on that, and you can type in what your feedbacks are. Or if you need support, you can go to the support section. But when the futures platform comes live, there will be live chat support to help you out, and also there will be a separate feedback section for you guys.
All right, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
Rayhan, you're unmuted. You can talk now.
Yeah, Miss Noe, let's make the
Yeah,
last question for
I was
today.
about to say he is the last one. Rayhan is
Yeah,
the last question. I mean, if
perfect.
anyone who has questions, you can always jump in the chat. Their white paper is pretty clear in explanations as well with the referral system, with the staking platform. Plenty of information can be found there. And like I just said, if you have any more questions, just jump in the chat and have a chat with everybody. So Rayhan, go ahead. You can talk.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Okay, in your white paper, you mentioned that referee and referral will be like get the reward after they immediately once they certain they fulfill the condition. So I wanted to know that what will be the condition for getting instant reward for referee and the referral.
I think you were mentioning about the sponsor level daily income, right? Right, Rehan?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So when you refer a person and you complete the levels that is mentioned at the moment, I don't have the docs with me because I'm on my smartphone. But when you complete the levels, you get the rewards based on that. But other than that, whenever you refer a person, the amount of profit that guy makes, so he makes 0.8% on his investment. From that, you receive the 10 percentage, 20 percentage, like 5%, 8% based on that. So it's like the first person that you refer to the platform, he refers another person. From the first person, you receive 20%. From the second person, you receive 10%. Like that, it goes on and like that.
Will I get it instantly, or it will be like take time to withdraw
You can
or something
claim
like that?
that anytime you want. So it'll be credited to your staking platform, and you can claim it anytime you want.
Okay, got it. Thank you, and thanks, Miss Snow, for your opportunity.
Sure. Thanks a lot for the question, Rayhan, and thanks to our community for asking a lot of good questions. I don't get these much good questions, in a while because like people ask something so basic.
Well, I mean, you've been around for some time now, so there are actually, well, people had their time to read up on you and keep an eye on you, and I would advise everybody to keep on doing that because you do have so much more in store, so much more to come. I do want to thank you, Salah, for this AMA and for the time you took to answer everybody's questions. Like I just mentioned, people jump in their chat, jump to the website, check it out. It looks really decent. Uh, I think we'll hear more from you guys.
Sure, and thanks for this AMA, guys, and thanks, Miss Noi, for hosting this. You've been a good host, and the community's been good, and thanks for support, love, guys. And if you have more questions, come to our chat. We are on Discord, Twitter, and Telegram, and if not, you can DM me directly. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys around here. We can chat more. Hope we have an AMA with you soon. Thanks.
I hope so too, because I did have fun. People, if you do DM him, don't go spamming their chat asking to check your DM. He will do so when he has time. For now, I'm just going to close this AMA. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you
Good night
are.
for me.
Good night for you, yeah. And I hope to catch you all around. Take care.
Sure. I'll see you
Bye
guys soon.
bye.
Sure.
Bye.
Yeah.